Hi there, welcome to part 2 of our winter to spring Qigong sequence. So with your feet shoulder width apart, knees soft, bring the arms out to the side and swing them, one in front, one behind, twisting from side to side. Keep everything nice and soft. Breathe in your own time with this one. Let the downward swing of the arm really massage into the kidney area of the back. You can start with the hips quite free, so the hips and waist are turning. And then if you like feeling it in a different part of the spine, you can keep the hips facing forwards and really just try and twist from the waist. So feeling that compression slightly higher up in the back. And then gradually just slow that and come back to center. Drop the arms down. You're going to face the palms forward at the front of the body and inhale, sweeping them up overhead. Exhale with the palms down at the front. So inhaling up, exhale down. Time this to suit your breath pattern. You might want to exhale through the mouth. Give it a nice emphatic exhalation. And palms face behind you on the upswing and then down on the downswing. And then slow that down, come back to center. Take the arms and reach up overhead with the fingertips really stretching up to the sky and lean over to one side. Coming back to center, lean over to the other side. As you reach up at the center, create space in the spine and then gently lean over, stretching down the side of the body, activating the gallbladder meridian. You can take your time with this one and really enjoy feeling the stretch. If you like, inhale at the center and then exhale as you lean. And then coming back to center, inhale at the top and exhale, fold forward at the waist, letting the fingers graze the ground if you can. Inhale, drawing the hands up again and exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, pushing up to the sky and exhale, folding forwards. Gradually roll up the spine, coming back up. Give the hands a bit of a shake. Let's open up the shoulder joint a little bit. So inhaling the arms up overhead and then exhaling down and back. So creating a big backwards circle, like backstroke with the arms. Inhaling as you lift up, really stretching out the armpits. Then let's reverse it. So arms out to the back, up and over the head. Exhale down, so inhaling, stretch back and up, and exhale down. Then moving into Dragonfly touches the pond. This is great for balance. Take the weight onto one leg, so knee slightly bent, and then balance the other leg on the toe in front of the body. That same arm is going to extend out to the front with the palm up and the other arm palm up at the back. Then you're going to lift the back arm, circling it up and forward, and the leg simultaneously, swapping the hands around and bring the palm down and the toe back down as if you're bouncing on the surface of the pond. Circle the arms back the other way, lift the leg and step to the side with soft knees. Step to the other side, extend the hands, bring the back arm up, lift the leg, bounce the hand and the toe down, circle the arms back, make your chi ball with the hands as you step aside. Other leg, extend the arms, circle up, bounce the hand and toe, circle back, step to the side. Coming onto the other leg, extend the arms, lift the back arm and the leg, bounce down, circle back, stepping to the side, hands in the chi ball. With the breathing here, you can inhale as you bring the back arm up, exhale as you bounce down, inhale as you swing the arms back, and then exhale. Or you can just find your own rhythm with the movement. Try and keep it nice and light as your hand and your toe bounces down on the surface. Arm swings over, bounce, circling back and step aside, keeping the knees soft at all times. Circling up and over, bounce, circle back, arms come up and step to the side. Then just lower the hands. Coming back to the center, we're going to bring the legs a bit closer together now. So feet and legs press together, giving you a strong, stable bottom half. We're going to do some swimming dragon. Bring the hands up overhead, pressing the palms and fingertips together. Bring them down the center line of the body, pressing one hand against the other. And then push the hands to one side, slightly pushing upwards so you're level with the head. And take the hips to the other side. You're looking at the hands. So you press to each side, taking the fingers upwards, sliding the hips in the opposite direction. So keeping that serpentine, sinewy feel as you switch your prayer hands from side to side, gently shifting the weight and the hips from one side to the other. Lowering the hands to the heart center, do the same thing now, keeping the hands more in line with the chest, pressing to one side, almost straightening that front arm. So you're really feeling a stretch, particularly in the back of the shoulder here. Again, stretching the hips out to the other side, keeping that slow, sinewy movement going. Feet and legs pressing against each other really here. That will give you some support in the movement. Knees are soft. Let the fingertips face forward now so that you're pressing forward with your prayer. Hands again extending the arms out, getting a little bit lower with the knees. Coming back to center, fingertips point down, and now swishing from side to side, a bit more like the dragon's tail really. Again, taking the hips in the opposite direction, eyes follow the hands. And as the hands extend out to the sides, you are feeling it in the shoulders, but try not to let them rise up too much. And keep a gentle pressure between the hands. Bring them back to the center, and then you're going to push out in a big circle. So starting pushing out to the side, swing the hips around, swing the arms around, circling in opposite directions, going out the other way. This, you can freestyle this as well, like go with the movement, just create the biggest circle you can so that it feels like a nice stretch, but keep the legs pressing together and the knees soft. You can get lower and lower if you like. And you can keep the back quite straight, or you can curve it depending on how low your hands are going. Circling from side to side. Movement should be fluid and stretchy. And gradually working your way back up. Find your center eventually, and then just pressing the hands together, push them up past the head, up and over, coming up onto the tiptoes, and then back down, hands coming down the center line of the body, resting in prayer at the heart center. And taking the feet out shoulder width apart, press the palms down, just floating them around at about hip height, working on picking up the upward flow of yin energy rising up from the ground here with the palms of your hands, your Lao Gong points. And then press down with the palms of the hands so that your shoulders are slightly rounded forward. And you're going to lift one hand up and push the other one away, so they're working on a bit of a diagonal axis. Come back to center, do the same on the other side. You're keeping the palms facing the earth at all times, and the upper hand is coming up as far as the chest, at the end of the liver meridian. You can inhale to center and exhale as you push. Inhaling back to center and exhale. So it's kind of a pushing and pulling move. So keep doing this. We're going to add in a little extra. This is much easier to do if you don't have shoes and socks on. But as your feet connect with the earth here, let your toes grip the ground slightly and envisage a string attached to each hand, going down to your big toe on either foot. So as you pull one hand up, peel that corresponding big toe up off the ground and then push it back down. Peel the big toe back. It's almost like you're a puppeteer working with your own feet. Pulling up with the hand, pulling up with the toe and back down. Pulling up on the exhale. So not only is this working on the very start of the liver meridian and the big toe and helping that lovely upward flow of spring wood element energy flush upwards through the body, it's also great for increasing the motility and strength in your feet. If it's tricky for you to isolate the big toe and pull it up, just really press the other toes into the ground and almost visualize the big toe coming up if it won't. You'll get there with practice. It can improve very quickly. Relax the hands back down, and then we're going to do the liver healing sound. So turn to one side with ballet hands, palms facing up, and inhale, twisting to the center, palms facing down over the head, and exhale with a shh, bringing the hands down. Turning to the other side, inhale up, twist to the center, palms face down, shh. This is a great calming, soothing sound for the angry liver. The liver is thought to store up our anger and frustration. So making this whispered healing sound can release some of those stuck feelings. And you can do this as many times as you like. Come back to the center, palms facing in, relaxed shoulders, soft knees, straight spine, breathing gently, smiling into the liver, having released the anger and frustration. Then you're going to bring the hands up over the head, palms face one another, stretching upwards. This is called Spirit Dragon. Twist to one side and start to bring your palms together as if you were getting a chi ball. The palms face in, and you twist to the center as the palms get closer together. Transform them into fists, crunch slightly with the abs as you twist to the other side. Bringing the arms out again, and then release the fists. So you're open-handed as you turn back to the other side. Bring the hands in towards one another. Then fists cross over, twist, and open palms. Palms in. Fists, twist, and release the fists. So you're kind of crunching as you come to the center. You might want to inhale the arms up. Exhale as you bring them together, crunching, and then inhaling up again. This should feel like a nice, fluid, rounded movement, really working the whole body here, going through several meridians. Just do it gently to start with. Very much a sensation of expansion and then contraction as you twist to the front. When you've done it a few times on one side, just pause at the top and turn back the other way. So again, palms come towards one another, twist to the center, hands in fists, cross over, open hands, and go back to the other side. Inhaling as you stretch up and open the body, and exhaling as you contract inwards and twist. And stretching the arms up, come back to the center. And gradually lower the hands down. Bring the palms back so they're facing one another at the lower dantian. Find the connection between them. And inhale, stretching them apart slightly, floating the hands out to the sides. And then exhale with the palms facing up, draw the shoulders down. Inhale the arms up over the head, nice deep breath. And then exhale through the mouth, pressing down the palms all the way down. Center line of the body. This is showering the chi. It's a really nice way to calm down the energy at the end of a session. Inhale and stretch out. Palms up, exhale down. Inhale, float the hands up over the head. And exhale through the mouth. Just extend that exhalation and feel the chi washing down the body, cooling and soothing. Palms face each other. Inhale, floating the arms out like a bird spreading its wings. Exhale, the palms up, hands float down. Inhale, stretching up. And exhale, feel that energy moving down the body, sinking down gradually. Bring the hands back, hanging in front of the body, palms face in. Breathe gently, let that energy settle at the end of your practice. Thanks for joining me for this winter to spring Qigong flow. I will see you for another one very soon.